Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to do a little sign on the machine that's going to be for the machine. I thought it needed a little decoration, so we're going to spruce it up a little bit. The sign's going to be cut out of poplar. It's going to be a mixture of a few things. It's going to have a little bit of V carving, a little bit of pocket carving, and it's going to have some profile carving, or cutouts rather. In the end, I'm going to hand paint the sign. I'm not going to spray and sand anything. I want to completely hand paint it just to see if I can do it. I'm not the best painter. I'm no Picasso, but I want to see if I can actually paint this thing and get it to look nice. I see some signs on some forums and some groups on Facebook that people hand paint and they turn out amazing. So this is going to be my test. Anyhow, so one of the things I'm going to do is, somebody mentioned to me in a comment one time, why don't you pocket carve with a straight flute bit? I never thought about that. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this with a 1/4 inch straight flute bit. Went and picked up a little Bosch 1-inch bit from Lowe's, like 18 bucks, so nothing fancy. And we're going to see how it does. So stay tuned. We're going to go down to the machine and check it out. Okay, so we're just going to give you a quick look at this bit that I'm going to be trying here. Like I said, it's just a 1-inch by 1/4 straight flute bit from Bosch. Nothing fancy about it. Brand new bit, so it's nice and sharp. Hopefully it'll do what we need it to do. It's got some laser markings on it there, which I think are going to be a little bit more for, you know, putting it in a hand router or something. But let's give it a try and see how it does. Okay, now that the machine work is done, we can take this guy out of here and see how it turned out. Everything looked like it went pretty well. Didn't really have any issues, so should be good to go. This piece of poplar was extremely bowed and warped, but all things considered, I think it did all right. Yeah, it's going to require a little cleanup, a little sanding, and then we'll get this thing painted. But yeah, that's it. Not too bad. We'll mount this thing up here in the back of the machine after we get it painted, and it'll look pretty good. So next step, on to paint. Okay, so I'm sure everybody has their preferences in cleaning, sanding techniques. There's really not much to it. Sand and it gets smooth. One thing I found though is that these micro zip sanders from Lowe's work pretty good. They come in 120, 220. I think they come in 80. You can get the small ones, the large ones. It's like a foam pad with a flexible bottom on it. The big pad sander has a pretty rigid bottom. It'll flex a tiny bit, but not much. I've just found these things real handy, and then when the sandpaper starts wearing out, I'll take it out and I'll use it to get into the small areas. So anyway, let's get this thing cleaned up.